Twitch just announced that we can finally multi-stream. Heck yeah. But hold your horses there, pal. There's 3 things that you need to know before you start multi-streaming. And the last one is most important, so do not miss it. The first thing that you gotta know is that they have a few rules that you have to follow. Number 1 is that you cannot shaft your Twitch stream experience to your viewers. What do I mean by this? This means that if you're streaming at 1080p over on Kick or YouTube, it also has to be 1080p over on Twitch. They just want to make sure that Twitch is getting the equal experience that your other platforms are also getting. That also goes for your Twitch chat, so make sure you're not ignoring them and just responding to your Kick or YouTube audience instead. Seems pretty simple, right? Part 2 of the rules is that you cannot display a multi-chat live on your stream while you're streaming. You can feel free to use a multi-chat on your second monitor for just your eyes only to be able to keep up with all of the chat, which we'll go over towards the end. You just can't publicly display it live on your stream for all of your viewers to see. The last part of the rules is that you simply cannot advertise your other live streaming platforms on Twitch while you're live. That means you can't verbally say, hey, go watch me over on YouTube or Kick instead while you're live on Twitch. You can still feel free to promote it in the panels down below, just not in the Twitch chat or out of your mouth while you're currently live. Now, these rules might be deal breakers for some people. I think they're a little weird, but personally, I didn't think that Twitch was ever gonna allow multi-streaming, so I'll take it. The second thing that you gotta know is really important, but you know what else is important? You guessed it, making sure that your stream looks clean and professional. And that's where today's sponsor, OwnPro, comes in. It's a free OBS Studio plugin, which you can just click on the top, go to the overlay and alert store, and for free, you'll be able to choose from a couple of these on the top. All you gotta do is pick out the one you want, click install. It's as simple as that. You got your starting soon, live scene, just chatting, and more. And if you don't like it or wanna go back, just go to your scene collection and then click whatever you're working on before, and it's right there. But they do have over 500 overlay packages to choose from, so if you want access to all 500 plus overlays, I managed to get us 50% off the 1-year subscription if you use coupon code CPAUSE. So if you want to take advantage of that, I'll leave everything linked down below this video. Now, the second thing that you have to know is that there are a few options for you in order to multi-stream. I'll leave all of these linked down below this video. The one that I use to multi-stream is Streamlabs Ultra, which is this one right here. If you're an OBS Studio user, you can use this OBS Studio plugin right here, or you could use a third-party service like Restream. There's a few things you gotta know first before you pick a choice though. By the way, if you want more helpful videos like this, then drop a like on the video so YouTube pushes more of me to you. But back to the video. If you decide to use the OBS Studio plugin, you're going to need to have really good internet and a computer, because every time you want to stream to a new platform like Kick and YouTube and Twitch all at the same time, it's going to require more resources from your computer and your internet speed to be able to stream to all 3 at the same time. However, if you use Streamlabs Ultra or a third-party product like Restream, you just have to stream to one location like normal, and they'll send your stream to all the other locations. That way it doesn't take up extra internet and more resources from your computer. Now, the third thing that you have to know before you multi-stream is you're probably wondering, how am I going to keep up with all the different chats, alerts, and everything if you're streaming at multiple places at the same time? It can be a headache. I use this free tool right here called Botrix. All you have to do is log in with one of these 4 accounts. Once you're in here, you'll navigate to the left-hand side where it says profile, and this is where you're going to link all of the accounts you'd like to multi-stream from. So for instance, I'll stream from Twitch, I'll stream from YouTube, and I'll stream from Kick. So I have all of those accounts connected here. Then once you have all of them connected and you followed everything it prompts you to, like modding Botrix in every single chat, then you'll go over to the widget side where it says widgets. You'll click that. Then you'll go to the chat option. We'll click on chat, and you'll notice that we have a chat preview here with different icons from platforms below. As long as these chat icons are enabled, it will include that platform's chat in this chat box. So you can feel free to edit the chat how you'd like. I don't know why it's not showing up right now. There we go. It just decided that it was kind of weird. But they have multiple different free options here. So you can have the default, you can do transparent, and then it'll be transparent here. They also have a premium where you can go and have premium different chats if you want to, which will give you this cool neon color and give every chatter a different color, which is what I use. But like I said, that's up to your personal preference. You don't have to pay for it at all. So once you've edited it to your liking, all you have to do is click this little copy button next to the widget URL. And if you're in OBS Studio, you can just go to Docs and then Custom Browser Docs, and then go to Multi-Chat, or just name it whatever you want. I'm just going to do that. Oh, God. And then just paste in the URL there, hit apply, and then it will give you your multi-chat. So let me go and type some messages on my connected platforms, and we'll circle back here. So I sent a message from Twitch, which you can see indicated by this little Twitch badge. And then I sent a message from Kick with this little Kick badge. Testing from YouTube's a pain in the butt because your stream has to be set to public and you have to be currently live stream in order for the chat to actually show up. And sometimes it takes a minute, and it has a couple of intricacies. So I'll leave a card in the top right corner if you're struggling setting up the YouTube portion. But this is how you'll be able to read your chat. And you can also do the same thing in Streamlabs. You'll simply go to the left-hand side where it says layout editor, choose any of the layouts. I prefer this one. And then you'll choose the website option here. You'll drag it onto one of the free spaces, or you can cover over a different space. And then you'll just paste in that widget URL that we copied earlier, and then go back to your mainstream settings, and it'll pop up right here. So I'll test some more messages, and you'll see that both of them have popped up in our little browser dock right here. You're probably wondering, what the heck do I do with the alerts now? It's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is click the alerts at the top, and depending on what profile you have selected, so if you go to profile and then let's say click on the green settings button for Kick, it'll change our platform to Kick in the top left corner. Then we can go and change all of the different alerts specifically for Kick, and you'll be able to copy this widget URL and paste it as an alert source in any of your broadcasting software like OBS or Streamlabs. And the cool thing is this one widget URL covers all of your alerts. So even for profile, let's say we go to Twitch and then we go to alerts and change our Twitch alerts. This is all the same widget URL. So you just need to copy and paste this once as a browser source in OBS or Streamlabs, and it will cover literally all of your alerts. So subs, gift subs, followers for Twitch, and all your other platforms that you decide to change and navigate and customize in Botrix. For example, let's just say we want to set up our Kick alert. So Kick is selected on our profile tab. We'll then go to alerts, and then let's just say we want to use the default here. So this is fine, everything is on. We're going to click the copy button for the widget URL. We're going to go to our streaming software. Inside your streaming software, you'll go and add a new source. You're going to add a new browser source. We'll call this one Alerts Multi, or whatever your little heart desires, really. Click OK. Then we're going to paste in the URL we just copied, and this is going to handle all of your alerts, like I said. So you're just going to drag it to wherever you want your alerts to appear. Let's just do this black box, for example. And then when you want to test something, you'll just go and click any of these buttons. So let's just say we want to test a follower. I'll click follower, and it's going to play my Kick follow message that I customized before this video. Now, if you wanted to test, let's say your YouTube alerts, go to your profile tab, go to the green settings for YouTube. YouTube is now selected, alerts. And now let's see, all of these different alerts are over here. They're all active, indicated by this little green box. We'll test, let's say, a new YouTube subscription. So I'm going to click YouTube subscription, give it a second. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. All of this is handled in one convenient little box for you. And it's free, so that's dope. And a little bonus tip for you guys is if you go to the chat bot and then you go to the modules tab, make sure that chat alerts is on, and you can click on setup, and it will basically just send a message in chat every time you get a follower or anytime you get an alert. And you can customize what each one says so you know which platform it comes from. So this is all Kick, everything's set up for Kick. So we can save it, hit yes, it's enabled, that's great. We'll go to profile, and then we can go to YouTube settings, then we'll go back to the chat bot, and then we'll go to modules, and then we'll make sure that chat alerts is on, and then you'll just rinse and repeat for Twitch if you're streaming to Twitch as well. And if you're having troubles with this, like working or chatbot, you can turn it on and off with this little button in the top left here. So really the last thing you got to do is watch this video or that video to learn to multi-stream on OBS or Streamlabs. But my name's Cody, and I'll see you in the next one.